وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. هاي مس why were you late today؟ اليوم أنا متأخرة. سوري، يعني أنتوا كل يوم تقولوا لي سوري مس نحن تأخرنا، اليوم أقول لكم أنا سوري تأخرت. إيش حالكم اليوم يا حبايبي؟ طمنوني عنكم. اللي خلصوا امتحانهم الماث كتبوا لي سكوركم الحلو. ساعيكم مس ديما. أنا سعيد أحمد. 5D A B C D عند مس سعيد ندى أحمد 4A. بس. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله كلكم حبايبي. ايش حالكم اليوم؟ طمنوني عنكم، واللي خذوا الامتحان اليوم وعرفوا السكور مالهم طمنوني عنكم. مس ديما قمر، انت القمر حبيبتي في ديتك يا ميثا. Miss I did not do but my goal is 225. ان شاء الله بتجيبين. اليوم عندي حمد ياب 221، فكان perfect ما شاء الله عليه، بس كان الجول ماله تقريبا 218 maybe something like this. زين يلا خلونا نبدأ حسب لا نتأخر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نبدأ هنا. which is correct 60 times 4 equals. طبعا حسب أسهل عليكم. وين القلم؟ نختار اليوم اللون. معليش هذا مو شغال. يلا بي مثلا مهرة أحمد 5K. والكم مهرة؟ اوكي خلينا نختار لون ثاني اليوم. بنختار اللون البرتقالي، ولا مرة كتبنا فيه هذا البرتقالي صح؟ هي اوكي. So 60 times 4 for first of all you have to put the zero لأنه ضرب. أنزل الزيرو مالي. كم مهما كان عندك رقم أو عدد من الأصفار، بس نزل الأصفار وبعدين تضرب الأرقام الباقية. 6 ضرب 4 يساوي كم؟ or 6 times 4 equals 24 right? 24. So the answer is B. يلا let's move. Which is correct 4/5 minus 3/5 equals. What do you think? A, B or C? Welcome مريم. Hi. Okay, let's see. What do you think? A, B or C? يلا. So most of you are saying A. صح طبعا. Why? Because the denominator it's not changed, but I will change the here. I say 4 minus 3 equals 1. Good job. يلا let's move to the next question. They say which is correct 7/8 minus 4/8 equals. What do you think the answer? مش حيقبلون حصة اليوم grade 5 باكر عندهم امتحان إن شاء الله، بس كل حد يروم يستفيد من الدروس أو الأشياء اللي ياسن نقولها اليوم. أوكي so شين شو هو محمد. أوكي محمد راشد مثلا grade 4 بس هو حاضر عادي، ياس يجاوب ويانا ويدرس. B. Yes, good job. It's B. Because 7 minus 4 equals 3 and 8. I'm not going to change it, right? The denominator. Okay, خلنا شوي نروح هني. أباكم تشوفون وياي هالصورة. إن شاء الله بتيكم في الامتحان. أكيد بيجيكم في الامتحان اللي هو the types of what? The type of triangles. Okay? If they are comparing the triangles or naming the triangles by the angle حسب الزوايا, I will have acute. Do you know the acute? Do you know the acute? Acute. Yes, okay. So this is the first one, acute, and all angles less than 90, أقل عن 90. Okay. طبعا تعرفون ان 90 نفس هذه. This one is 90 degrees. Okay. So one angle will equal 90 in right angle. In right angle triangle. Okay. So the acute triangle, the right triangle, the obtuse angle. One angle will be greater than 90. This one, see? It may be 110 or maybe 120. Okay? So let's see by side. Sorry, grade 5. So let's go here again. أمس أنا في الامتحان 205. برافو محمد راشد. يس صح. في 4A اليوم كان. Yes. Okay. Miss, are you yes, I had something here. So let's go back. So I told you that we have 3 types of triangles by angle. We said acute and right and obtuse. Okay. And the last one, and by the side we will say equilateral and isosceles and scalene. Okay. خلاص. So the equilateral, it's talking about 3 equal sides. يعني متساوي الأضلاع. بالعربي نقول متساوي الأضلاع. كل الأضلاع لها مقاس واحد. Isosceles يعني 2 equal sides. يعني 2 sides here will be equal. For example, if they say 3 centimeters and 3 centimeters, and for example here 4 centimeters. Okay, centimeter, and here 4 centimeter. So scalene here, the scalene here عندي في زاوية حادة شوي تكون no equal sides. For example 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters. خلاص. So don't forget these. I'm definitely sure you will have these in the test. So be careful about it. شيء ثاني بعد كنت أباكم تعرفونه اللي هو البارلل، الخطين المتوازيين اللذين لا يلتقيان نهائيا. يوم تشوفون هذا على طول تختارون النهاية الخطوط شو parallel. اوكي. في شيء في طبعا نوع ثاني اللي هو الانترسكتنج لاينز اللي يكونون شي. في نوع ثالث كنت أباكم لازم تعرفونه. ثواني بس. اوكي، ما اعرف صراحة ليش انا نسيت اني انا احطه، بس يكون شي يعني هسه ادور على صورته بس الحين ما عندي في الكمبيوتر. but it will be like this. اوكي. في هني يلتقون في النقطة هذه، هني هاي يلتقون في النقطة هذه، سميناه intersecting lines. اوكي. parallel lines like this يكونوا متوازيين ما يلتقون ابدا في اي نقطة الى الابد. وعندي الخطين هايل نسميهم perpendicular. طبعا تعرفونها، درستوا عن perpendicular، يسمونها perpendicular. لا تنسونها ابدا. اوكي. I think I've heard this before. Yes, perpendicular. Okay, so perpendicular, parallel lines and intersecting. لا تنسون هذا بيجيكم في الامتحان. خلاص. أنواع المثلثات وأنواع الخطوط اللاينز. The lines types and the triangle lines. اللي لين حين ما حفظهم يكتبهم على الورقة بليز، أو على الدفتر اللي قلت لكم. خلي يكون عندكم دفتر تكتبون عليه المعلومات المهمة. So parallel lines والintersecting lines والperpendicular lines. These are perpendicular lines. Okay. حد عنده سؤال عن أنواع المثلثات وأنواع شو اسمه اللاينز؟ Did you understand? Everything is clear? يلا خلينا نروح شوي نتكلم عن التحويل or converting the units, the measurement units. I have here some examples. For example, I have 0.73 kg, kilogram, to gram. If they are want us to convert from kilogram to gram. Before we start, let's have a look on this one. They say kilometer to meter times 1000. From meter to centimeter, 100 times 100, and times 10 if it is from centimeter to meter. Okay, it's the same thing if you say from liter to milliliter. You are going to say times 1000. Okay, don't forget this one. Okay, so it's the same thing. From liter to milliliter we say 1000. Okay, times 1000. Now they're saying from kilogram to gram. It's the same of this one also. If you say from kilogram to gram as you are saying kilometer to meter, so it's times 1000. Okay, if you are saying from gram to, for example, the example CG, okay, you have to say times 100, and the milligram like this, the mg, it will be times 10. Don't forget these. خلاص. Let's go back here. So from kilogram to gram it's 1000. If you want to say times, إذا ضربته okay حولته من الكبير أكبر إلى الأصغر. okay, from big to small, multiply, ضرب. خلاص الكبير يضرب الصغير. okay, so you are going to say times 1000. it equals what؟ طبعا يوم أضرب أمشي في البوينت مالتي من اليسار لليمين، وإذا قسمت طبعا if from small، لا تنسون هالمعلومة. okay, from small to big number or to big unit you are going to divide. خلاص. وإذا سويت divide I am going to move my dot to the left side. لا تنسون هاي المعلومات. خلاص. هالمعلومات وايد مهمة، أني أنا إذا ضربت أنتقل من اليسار إلى اليمين، وإذا قسمت أنتقل من اليمين لليسار. خلاص في الدوت مالتي. اوكي هذا الدوت. now times 1000. أنا جالس أتكلم عن رقم بحرك فيه البوينت 3 times. اوكي 1. ليش؟ طبعا يعتمد على how many zeros I have. صح؟ I have 1 2 3 zeros. 1 2 3 and I don't have a number here, so I will replace it with a 0. and no need to put dot here. Why? Because the dot here has no value, so the number will be 730 gram. Yes, good job, bravo, شاطرين. now from liter to milliliter، من الكبير للصغير times 1000. so I am going to move my dot 3 steps. 1 2 3, and if I don't have numbers here I am going to replace them with 0, right? so the answer will be 5000. good job, bravo. now if I am saying here from milliliter to liter it's divided by 1000, right? so I am going to move my dot, the point, this one, the decimal point, okay, or dot. I'm going to move it to the left side. 3 steps. 1 2 3 zeros I have, so I am going to move it 3 steps. 1 2 3, and I put my dot here with a 0 before it. okay, because I don't have numbers here I am going to put zeros. so the answer is 0. لا تستعينون في الجواب لو سمحتوا. 0.0056. this is the answer. خلاص. now you are converting from small to big. you are going to divide, and when I divide I move my dot, my decimal dot, to the what? to the left side. be careful. okay, good job شمة. 0.00656. okay, so 46 milliliter for number 7. you are now converting from centimeter to millimeter. from centimeter to millimeter we say, no, excuse me, cancel. okay, from centimeter to millimeter we say times 10, right? so I am now moving from big to small, so I will move from left to right. the point will be moved from left to right times 10. How many zeros do I have? I have only one zero, so I am going to move my dot here. So it has no value to write it. So I will say 46. Yes, millimeter. Good job. Now this side, if they say 0.65 kilometer to centimeter. Now from kilometer to meter equals 1000, right? Times 1000. From from meter to centimeter, it's times 100, right? So if I have 1000 and 100, so how many zeros do I have? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, so 5 zeros. It means times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, right? If I have 5 zeros, that means I am going to move my point or dot to the right side 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many zeros I need to add? 1, 2, 3. So the answer will be 65 thousands. And there is no value to the dot 0.0. No need to write it because it has no value. So the answer is 65,000 يا علي الكتبي وديما أعتقد اسمها صح؟ How did you say 650 يا ميرا؟ How come؟ كيف شي طلع وياكم؟ فهمتوا الحين ليش سويناها 65,000؟ لأني أول شيء أخطو خطوتين خاطئة صح هنا أو محولة 2 units. I'm converting 2 units. From this to this 1000 and from this to this 100. I'm now just moving from kilometer to centimeter, right? So I am going to count how many zeros do I have here? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So I have 5 zeros next to the 1. So be careful about this idea, okay? انتبهوا يا grade 5 ها كله دارسينه عندكم في grade 5. I thought multiply with 100. No. ما يستوي كيف؟ انت تحولين كأنك ياسة تقولين من كيلو متر لمتر حولتيها وبعدين حولتي من متر لسنتيمتر شي. بس ليش أنا أسوي خطوتين وأنا أقدر أسوي خطوة واحدة بس بطريقة سهلة؟ يعني أنا كان ممكن أقول لكم يلا هي حولوا من كيلو متر لو سمحتوا للمتر وبعدين يوم تحصلون الجواب بالمتر حولوا للسنتيمتر. ليش؟ وأنا أصلا أقدر أسويها بخطوة سهلة بس بخطوة واحدة بإني أنا أزيد الأصفار وخلاص. أوكي. So now from kilogram to gram times 1000, right? So I am going to move how many steps? 1, 2, 3 steps. 0 here and the point here has no value. So I am going to say 370 gram. I want you to do number 6 yourself. Show me what you are going to do here. From milliliter to liter is from small to big unit, right? Think about it. Okay, so let's see if your answers are correct or not. From milliliter to liter, you are going to divide by 1000. So means I am going to move my dot from right to left 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So you have to put the point here and 0. 2 zeros. So 0.00081 liter. Let's see. 0.00. You already have 0 here, صح? You already have 0 here. So you have to add 2 zeros. Yes, 0.00081. Mira Mansour, check your answer, please. Muhammad Salah, the same thing. Muhammad Saleh, sorry. ميرا 0.0008. good 81. good job ميرا. أول وحدة جاوبت ميرا. برافو ميرا. حتى ميث الظاهري بعد قالت 0.00081. good job. برافو. The answer is correct. Okay, let's see this one. يلا, it's the same thing. We say divided by 1000. Okay, I'm going to move my point to the left side because I am dividing now, right? So what do you think the answer will be here? Oh, you can't see it, sorry. أعتقد شي بتشوفونه صح؟ Now it will be clear. Yes, it's the same thing. So you are going to move your point 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, then the point here 0, 0, 0. So 0.00012. شاطرين, good job. شاطرين, حلوين, good job. Bravo. Now let's see here. This example is saying that we are moving from or converting from gram to kilogram. Okay, means I am going to divide by 1000. So my point is going to move from right to left. The answer will be what? شاطرين, حلوين, بدوا يفهمون. So I am going to move my point 1, 2, 3.0, and I will replace these empty places with zeros. So it will be 0.00018. Good job. Now I am converting the centimeter here. Look at number 14. I'm converting the centimeter to kilometer. What you are going to do? Show me your answer here. It will be what? Okay, let's see now. 0.00. Okay. تقولون انتو ان 0.00012, right? Okay. I'm now dividing by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget that we are moving centimeter to kilometer. There is a meter between them, right? From kilometer to meter 1000, and from meter to centimeter 100. So how many in total zeros do I have? 5 zeros. So I'm going to do the same like I did above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.0. So 0.1, 2, 3, 4, and I already have a 0 here. 1, 2. This is the answer. 0.0000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have already 1 0 before. Previously. 1, 2. I wrote it correct. Correct. 0.000. لازم يكون عندكم 5 أصفار. كل اللي كتبوا no not ring. Ring wrong. علي راشد. Yes, I have to go. I will go to the doctor. Okay, حبيبتي. Okay, so don't forget to convert from unit to another unit. Okay, يلا. Let's see this. لا هاي خلصناها صح. Sorry. Here. We reached here, right? خلنا نصغرها. They say use the information provided. Use the information provided to answer part A and part B. Each student in a class choose one sport to play. The table shows the fractions of all students who choose each sport. Soccer, 3 to 10 students. Football, 2 to 10 students. Hockey, 1 to 10 students. And basketball, 4 to 10 students. Part A. Which equation can be used to find S? I don't know why they wrote S here, okay? To find the fraction of all students that choose to play either soccer or basketball. What do you think? Yeah, S here. Okay, the S. They want us to find S, right? Okay, which one? Choose to play either soccer or basketball. Okay, so basketball is here and the soccer is here, right? So 3 to 10, 4 to 10. What do you think? So you all are saying A is correct. Why? Because they said all the students. Okay. So now here, what is the part B? They said part A and B, right? I can't see part B. مو موجود part B. Okay. The table shows the number of yards ED ran in each of the first 3 football games of the season. Eid Running yards. They say 1 game, 157 yards. 2 games, 309 yards. 3 games, 172 yards. Okay, after the first 3 games of the season, Rico had exactly 3 times the total number of running yards. This one. Okay, that ED had. How many more total running yards did Rico have than ED after the first 3 games of the season? Show your work using equations. Which angle has measures of 60? Okay, this one I don't know why حاطين الأسئلة ويا بعض. Okay. Which equation you are going to write? What do you think? No, why A, B, C, D? Don't. بس هذه بروحها يعني الحين بعدين بنقول which angle has a measure of 65. الحين نتكلم عن هذا يقولكم how many more total running yards did Rico have than ED? After the first 3 games, okay? So after the first 3 games of the season, show your work using equation. What you are going to do? 3 times يعني ضرب، صح ولا لا؟ ما شيء A B، ما عندي جواب A B C، اعطوني الايكويجن. What times what equals what؟ So you are going, they are saying 3 times the total number of running yards that ED had. So هني عندكم هايل, okay. How many more total running yards did Rico have than ED after the first 3 games of the season, the season? 3 times 170. Okay, they are talking about the 3, after the 3, right? The 3. So they said 170, 172. So 3 times 172 equals, what do you think the answer is? Huh? How many yards? No. 536. 936. 936. 516. Yes, good job. 516, right? Yards. Okay, now which angle has measure of 65? طبعا هني عاطينكم انكم ترمون تستخدمون الفرجار. تعرفون الفرجار صح؟ او اعتقد المنقلة، هي المنقلة. They say A صح. It will be A 65 degrees. هذه تقريبا يمكن تكون 160 degrees, and this one it could be 120 degrees. This one it could be 30 degrees, 30 or 35 maybe degrees, like this. So the answer is A. Good job, A. They say 10 numbers are shown in the box. Which list includes all multiples of 8 that are shown in the box? What do you think? Multiple of 8. B? Your answer, Meta, is B? Q يعني 1 2 and 4 and 8 like this. How come? No. No Do you know the meaning of this question? They say what are the numbers. يعني يوم تقولون مثلا 1 ضرب 8 يساوي 8، 2 ضرب 8 يساوي 16، 3 ضرب 8 يساوي 24، صح؟ يعني هاي 8 16 24 it's what the multiples they call them multiples of 8. نتاج للضرب، صح. R good job R. So 8 24 64 80 okay 64 يعني 8 1 times 8 equals 8. 3 times 8 equals 24. 8 times 8 64. 10 times 8 equals 80. Okay, so this one is the correct one. Be careful. Good job. Bravo مريم الحامدي. So which three shapes appear to have at least two parallel sides? Do you remember the parallel sides? خلينا نرجع لهني ها. هذو. Do you remember? What do you think? مو بهذه، هذه أعتقد لا. Let's leave this. Stay here. Keep this here. Like this. Okay, what do you think the answer is? A? How come A? B is correct. D is correct and E is correct. And D, I have these two sides are parallel, right? And here these two sides and these two sides. And here we have these two sides and these two sides. And I told you, Miss, I said yes. Good job, Mira. So, if you said parallel means that they will never meet in any chance. يعني there is no chance to meet in any point. Okay, so they are not going to meet at all forever. They will walk next to each other, but they are not going to be meeting in a point. Good job. So we are done with this one. Don't forget لا تنسون المعلومات المهمة اللي قلت لكم إياها هني. Okay. بعد في واحد كنت هاي الكرنسي، بعد تذكرون الكرنسي لا تنسونها. The US money. Don't forget. Okay. Don't forget the dime. لا تنسون ان الدايم، خلوني اكتب لكم على وينه وايت بورد. اوكي، في هني اشياء هي والله في هذو. penny، البني equals 1 cent، nickel equals 5 cent، dime equals 10 cent، والquarter equals 25 cent. ال HD equals half of dollar equals 50 cents، والdollar equals 100 cents. Don't forget, okay? We learned it in the class. So, don't forget, okay? Penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and HD, the half of dollar. I already have it in my notebook and brain memorized. Good job, ميرا. إن شاء الله تكونوا كتبتوا إشارات ميرا على الدفتر اللي قلت لكم لازم يكون وياكم دفتر سبيشال يوم ندرس الماث والإنجليش، لأن نسجل عندنا معلومات وايد مهمة ممكن نرجع لها بعدين، بتكون مهمة بالنسبة حقنا، صح؟ تساعدنا مو بس في الامتحان، في الدراسة العادية ممكن يعطونا worksheet or something أو ندخل في الدرس في الصف ونلاقي نفسنا إن نحن فاهمين أصلا خلاص نحن خذيناه ويا مس ديما. واي؟ لأن أنتم مسجلينه على الورقة وكاتبينه خلاص. No, not this one. Okay, let's have this one please. They say what shape is made if these two shapes are joined? A, B or C? A. Good job, Maryam Al-Hamdi. It's A. They say how many parts does this shape have? Four. Good job, Mira. 4 parts. Okay. Here, how many parts does this shape have? Equal parts. They're supposed to say equal parts. Maryam Al-Hamdi, bravo. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 parts. And how many does this shape have? How many parts? Good job, Maryam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts. Now find the quadrilaterals. What color are they? You know the quadrilaterals, right? Which have how many sides? 4 sides. Okay, the shapes with 4 sides, they call them quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals. Yellow, yes, with the yellow. 1, 2, good job, Mira. 3 and 4. Here, which shape has 5 sides? And what do we call it? A, B, C, or D? D, good job. What do we call it? Okay, D, good job. برافو، كلكم شاطرين، بس أبى أعرف what do we call it? Pentagon, good job, bravo. Pentagon, we call it pentagon. Yalla, let's see. Now, which shape has 3 sides? This one is easy. D? D? Muhammad Rashid, I think you're answering about the other one, the other question. Okay. A. صح شاطرين. Okay. The face is a flat side of a shape. How many faces does this shape have? First of all, what do we call this shape? What do we call it, this shape? It is a cube. شاطرين. It's a cube, but how many faces it has? 1, 2, 3, and you say each face it has another faces in the other side, right? the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 6 faces. Good job. Bravo. How many faces does this shape has, and what do we call it? No, not 12, not 12. It's 6, not 12. What about this shape? Cylinder, صح? Good job. And how many faces? 2. شاطرين. Only 1 and 2 face, right? These we don't call them this curve shape. We don't call it as a face. So we have 2 faces, okay? And this one, how many faces it has? Okay. 3? 5? Huh? No. 5 5 5. كلكم تقولون 5. Okay, pyramid, but what, how many faces? 1? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. من وين جبتوا 5؟ ليش مصممين على 5؟ It's 1 here in the back and 1 here and 1 here and 1 here. It's 4. يعني you have to think about your answer, صح؟ 4. 4 faces. Or yes, 4. Be careful about your answer. I thought there was on behind. Yes, there is a one here in behind. Here. In the back here. هني يعني ورا. وفي واحد هني نشوفه وواحد هني نشوفه وواحد هني بس بيتم في واحد ورا. فهمتوا؟ So 4. There is from the back. Yes, only 1. 1 in the back, not 2. ما يستوي يكونون 2 أصلا in the back. يعني بيكون الشكل مختلف تماما. Okay, how many equal parts is the shape divided into? How many equal parts? B. صح. Good job. شاطرين. Okay, خلوني أشوف في بعد في شيء كنت أبغى أراويكم إياه. Not this one. No. Okay. If they say write 429 in number form, how you are going to write this number? $429 like this. شاطرين برافو عليكم. In the number 1761, which digit is in the 100 place? 100. Bravo Mira, good job. The first one. 7. Okay, here greater than or less than. قلت لكم بدون لا تفكرون دوم تشوفون شو الرقم الأكبر وتكون الإشارة اللي نستخدمها متجهة أو الرمز اللي نستخدمه مفتوح اتجاه الرقم الكبير. Yes, it's less than. شوفوا مفتوحة اتجاه الرقم الكبير. Okay, arrange these numbers in order. Start with the least. من الأقل للأكبر. You say it first, what? 7? No, Mira said first 7. The question before Mira said 7 before everyone. Can I check? Yeah, Mira 3 times said 7. Then Maryam Al-Hamdi. But all of you are, mashallah, perfect. Good job. You're answering so fast. That's 62. First. From least. Yalla, from least to largest or biggest. 220. 227. من وين جبتيها؟ ما تشوف عندي 227 هني. 236. Okay. You mean 327. 236, 287, 299. Mira, you have to think a bit about your answer. 327. Still, your answer is wrong. At the end. Okay? Reorder it, please. You have to reorder it. What about the others? Yalla. What is your answer? First number here will be 236. Then 287. Then 299. Then 327. Yeah? Fixed it. ما وصلني وين? Where did you answer, Shamsa? I did not see your answer. If this one, no one. Only Mira, and she has a mistake, then she corrected her mistake. So fill in the missing number. What do you think? The commutativity, do you remember? Four times 9 equals 9 times 4. Good job. 9 times 4. They say, what are the next few numbers in the following pattern? What do you think? 2, 5, 8, 11. Each time I'm adding what? 3, right? 3, add 3, add 3. So you are going to add 3. It will be what? Yes, you remember from the first live. Good, alhamdulillah. 14, Maryam Al-Hamdi. Good job. Then 3 more. It will be what? 17. After 17, it will be what? 20. Good job. Bravo, Mira. She put all of them. شاطرة. خلاص. يلا خلينا مراجعة سريعة. Don't forget يا grade 5. It's really important to remember how to convert the units, okay, from kilometer to meter to centimeter. And don't forget, if I am converting from kilometer to centimeter or to millimeter, I have to count how many zeros do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Okay, and on the number I depend on the number of my of my zeros, right? So the number of the zeros are deciding how many steps I am going to move my dot or my point, okay? If I am converting from the big unit to the small unit, I am going to multiply. But if I am converting from the small one to big one, I am going to divide, okay? And here, so don't forget the triangles. It's by angle and by side. Don't forget their names. And about the lines or the sides, don't forget the 3 types that I talked with you about. The perpendicular and intersecting and parallel. Okay? مس أنا وديما بس يمكن كان عندي يعلق ولكن كنت موجودة طول الوقت. هي حبيبتي أعرف. Okay, 20. شاطرين, good job. And now grade 5, I wish you all the best إن شاء الله. لا تنسون تقولون باكر قبل تبدون الامتحان اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وتبدون الامتحان تفكرون في السؤال، بعدين تقرون الأجوبة وتفكرون في الجواب الأصح، تختارون بهدوء وتنتقلون من سؤال لسؤال بهدوء. إذا شفتوا أن السؤال يحتاج وقت أكثر عادي خذوا وقتكم، لا تستعجلون. ما حد ترى بيقولكم لا ويلا تحركوا وخلصوا، لا ما حد بيقولكم شي، لأن عندكم ساعة تقريبا في الامتحان. but you can't cross this time. okay, so be careful about your test. good luck إن شاء الله. وأباكم تتعشون وتصلون المغرب وتصلون العشاء وترقدون من وقت عشان باكر تكونون شو، عشان باكر تكونون واعيين من وقت. اوكي so تصبحون على خير ان شاء الله من الحين اقولكم and see you. thank you for attending. باي حبايبي، مع السلامة. مريم الحامدي your target is 225. you and ميرا. thank you Miss ديما. welcome يا علي محمد. باي ميرا منصور. yes you both have the same target ما شاء الله, but then you have a really hard mission صح tomorrow. الله يسلمها يا رب يا شمسة، الله يسلم أمك إن شاء الله ويحفظها حبيبتي. so see you إن شاء الله، مع السلامة.